Hey, everybody. With you Movie Recap Nation today, we're going to break down the plot of the 1992 comedy Miracle Beach in a small eatery near the sea. Waiter Scotty Seamack drools over supermodel Dana, who is starring in a commercial. Scotty asks his colleague to work for him and himself runs home since his girlfriend is sick. However, at home the guy is surprised to catch his girlfriend Cindy in bed with his boss Charlie. Scotty immediately puts the misery out of me over the threshold, and the vengeful boss fires the employee for absenteeism. Trailing through the door, Murray, the owner of the lodge, walks in and demands that the guy immediately scurry out. Since he hasn't paid his rent in a month, he's upset. Scotty is left to hope for nothing short of a miracle. At the same time, in the heavenly office, Chief Genie Magnus is handing out tasks to his subordinates. The chief orders the hapless Genie to go to Earth and fulfill all the wishes of the lucky person who finds her magic lamp. Genie is forced to obey, because in case of refusal she will be imprisoned for life. And the magic lamp soon finds its way to the town beach. Scotty spits with his humble attempts, not knowing what to do now, when the guy is joined by the local bum gas. At the same time, friends Scotty and Lars have a blast on a chaise lounge with a beauty. But soon the owners of the territory show up and chase the two bums away. In the evening, the three friends miraculously manage to get to a party where rich and famous people gather. Some of them recognize Scotty, as the kid used to incite their lawns before. Soon Danya appears, and the naive Scotty decides to approach the model and follows her to the balcony. However, the beauty, recognizing that in front of her is a pathetic beggar, wrinkles his nose and sends him away. Scotty gets drunk on the beach and asks Gus for advice. The old man gives him an old lamp and a warm blanket, after which the drunk guy wishes for a big bed and a couple of beauties under his side and immediately falls asleep. In the morning, Scotty is surprised to find that he is sleeping in a bed right on the beach in the company of two hot girls. The guy does not have time to enjoy the moment, as a patrolman appears, forcing the young man to hide in an underpass, not realizing what is happening. Scotty rushes to a magic shop, Mystic, to which the mystic replies that everything can become reality, if the guy believes it. The young man goes into the restroom where he takes the second lamp out of curiosity and or wonder. Right behind his back appears a pretty Genie, who promises to fulfill an infinite number of his craziest wishes. Deciding that it's a prank, Scotty wishes for more decent clothes and immediately gets a new outfit. On the way to the beach, the boy wonders what he should wish for, while Genie explains that only the owner of the lamp can see it. When Scotty notices the Dano, he makes a wish that the pretty girl will fall in love with him. He rushes to her without listening to Genie yelling at him. Scotty hits on the model. Oddly enough, however, she reopens him. Genie arrives and says that she can't get other people to fall in love with the host, since the local volleyball players make fun of the fool. Scotty makes a wish to become a badass player and suggests the athletes play a game, much to the surprise of the others. Scotty easily beats Aiden's experienced volleyball players. Finally, she turns her attention to him. After dealing with the horse race, Scotty goes to the garage where his friends live and tells his wife to become visible to them. All three return to the beach, where Scotty conjures up a huge villa for himself. The guys immediately go inside, and Lars asks Genie to have his favorite rock band play live here all the time. Scotty asks for something to impress Dana, so Genie creates a room with a beautiful interior for him. The friends already have a huge wish list ready, and Scotty wants to help Hans, a homeless man, and asks him for $10,000 in cash. The guy gives the kind old man the money, but he refuses to take it and says he just wants to work. So Scotty hires him as his assistant, after which he introduces the old man to Genie. Sup and Lars decide to throw a cool party in the evening and invite supermodels who have just flown to their town to participate in an international beauty contest. But not without problems arranges it. Scotty sends Gus to Dana, and he drives up to her house in a luxury limousine, hands the hostess a bouquet of flowers and a very expensive dress, and invites the beauty to a party at Scotty's mansion. That night at the party, Super Lars easily puts several models to bed and feel that the whole world is now at their feet. And Scotty thanks Genie for making their fondest dreams come true in the midst of the party. Yes, she notices famous movie producer Donald, and Scotty calls him her old friend, after which Genie makes the producer believe that this is really true. The host introduces the companion to the producer, after which Soup calls him away for an urgent conversation. Left alone with Donald, Danya begins flirting with the man, hoping to star in one of his future movies. Meanwhile, unseen to the girl, Genie is suspiciously watching her from the sidelines. Soon Scotty returns to Dania and takes her to his cozy room, where a small orchestra plays just for them. And the host playfully announces that he is a millionaire. Scotty begins to kiss the beauty passionately, but the couple is once again distracted by the host's friends, whom he quickly escorts out. Concerned, Genie tries to say something to her owner about the tribute, but the guy does not want to hear anything and returns to the beauty. However, the next morning Scotty confesses to his wife that last night between him and the lady in question ended with nothing but kisses. The guy declares that he wants to impress the beauty so that she will fall in love with him. Genie replies that she can only really love him as he really is. At the same time, the guy still asks Genie to introduce him to modern art in a gallery and teach him manners in a restaurant. The people around them look on in bewilderment at the weirdo who talks to himself at the table. Genie even teaches her host to dance while looking at him fondly. The next night, Scotty impresses Don thanks to what he's learned about Genie, and Genie herself asks the guy to take his time so her host can see if Dana really loved him or if it's all just an act. Later, Scotty puts a friendship bracelet on Genie's wrist and warmly calls her his friend. This greatly touches Genie, who responds by giving her master a picture of them together. Scotty thanks Genie for helping to win Dano the girl of his dreams, and these words make Genie truly sad. The next day, Dano arrives at Donald's set, where she continues to flirt with him. And Donald reciprocates, hinting that she can get a role in his movie if she works not only with her head, but also with other parts of her body. Meanwhile, the invisible Genie is once again watching the couple. When Scotty shows up, she thanks him for introducing her to the producer and invites the guy over to her house for dinner. Scotty agrees, although he becomes jealous of the hottie's feelings for Donald. Scotty decides to follow through this evening and finally get the hottie into bed, which is what he tells Genie, who only sighs upon hearing this. The owner asks to make him the world's best masseur so the hottie can't refuse him. Then Genie offers to practice on her body. Scotty massages Genie and accidentally touches her hand. For some reason he gets worried and leaves, saying that he can do it himself without the help of a magical creature. At night, Genie turns on the TV where she sees Dana in a commercial, causing her to throw a slice of pizza directly at the screen. Genie changes the channel to a basketball game, however her favorite team loses. Genie then forces a key player to appear in the room during halftime, motivates the athlete with her speech and gets him back on the court for the win. At the same time, Scotty gives Danny a sensual massage, after which the ready-for-anything beauty jumps on him. This does not please Genie, who makes his mother, friend, and grandmother appear in the place of this sequence, causing poor Scotty to run out of the room in horror and disgust. Magnus immediately summons Genie to his office because she has broken a rule. The cardinal rule is you can't use magic without the master's will. Genie excuses herself that the conniving Anna is brazenly using Scotty. Magnus replies that it doesn't matter and warns her that if Scotty doesn't confess her love within 24 hours, she will be imprisoned in her lamp for eternity. When the beauty pageant begins, Sup and Lars wish their favorite contestants good luck. Meanwhile, Scotty notices Dana on the beach next to another man. To what Genie declares that the beauty will always be not enough, just him alone. However, the guy is not discouraged and decides to make Dana jealous. Scotty tells his wife to become visible to everyone, then passionately kisses her in front of Dana. The beauty is very jealous and promises in return not to communicate more with his old buddy. And Scotty promises her the same in return. Soon the beauty contest begins, where, to the surprise of everyone, Genie also decides to take part, since her host forgot to make her invisible again. But even more surprisingly, the judges pick Genie as the winner, and to Dana's great disappointment, Scotty takes the magical creature aside and accuses her of trying to interfere with their happiness. Genie replies that the conniving hottie will definitely cheat on him. The model even has her panties on flyers, indicating that she is incredibly lecherous. This infuriates the owner, who orders the logical creature stop stalking him and leave him alone forever. A frustrated Genie has to comply. Magnus soon appears, who declares that at midnight, Genie will find herself permanently locked in her lamp. In the evening, Scotty passionately kisses the given and draws attention to the joint photo to his wife. Guy from Something becomes very sad. He leaves the beauty alone and leaves. Scotty takes away a lamp of soup and Lars' wishes, which for some reason cease to be fulfilled, and runs to a mystic to find out how to fix it. And his friends rush after him, not wanting to part with the magic lamp. Soon the boy reaches the mystic's shop, who advises him to tell Genie everything he feels. At the same time, the guy has to realize that the magical creature may lose all its powers. Scotty confesses his love to Genie, who immediately appears in our world as an ordinary person and reciprocates the guy. The two kiss. All of Genie's magic and things obtained magically immediately disappear, including Scotty's huge mansion. So this producer study in one of the far rooms find themselves naked in the middle of the beach and they are arrested by the police. It turns out that the gas bomb is actually Magnus in disguise, who watches with a smile as Scotty and Genie walk down the beach, gently holding hands. What do you think of the movie Miracle Beach? Share in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you all again.